a lot of people say a lot of the time that they have found the secret to success. Bam, it's something, it's a secret and only they know it. Maybe it's to exercise more or set realistic goals or just to do some secret thing that no one knows, it's just a secret. But they have used it to become successful and they're bragging about it. But I want to share with you the secret that is actually the thing that will bring you success. And no, it's not just another one of those YouTube videos, one of those motivational YouTube videos where people tell you need to set ambitious goals, you need to go for it with all that you have. This is the tip. This is not a tip, it's just a life thing that will make you successful in everything you do. And I believe it's the most important thing that you could ever do. And it is this: to make God your primary aim and success your secondary aim. So it is actually not to make success your aim. For example, if you want to make money, or if you want to grow a big business, or if you want to be really popular, then you shouldn't make that your aim. You should make God your aim. And when you make that mental shift to choose to make God your aim, then your desires change. Because imagine, think about this verse in the Bible. This verse is often quoted, and it is that if you seek my kingdom first, then I will give you the desires of your heart. Meaning that if you seek God first, if you make God your primary aim, he will give you the desires of your heart. And a famous quote says that if you aim for earth, you will get nothing. But if you aim for heaven, you will get heaven and you will get earth thrown in. But there's one thing. The fact that this verse says God will give you the desires of your heart, it doesn't mean that you will actually get the desires that you have now. And in fact, if you aim for him, if you make him your primary aim, then your desires will do something strange. They will change. They will change. Your desires will transform into something that you never thought you would have the desire for. Because if you make God your primary aim, then you discover more through the Bible and through prayer that God is in fact so overwhelmingly good and so overwhelmingly epic that your desire for him will be greater than any other desire. And so your main desire will actually be to be with him and spend time with him, because you have experienced how good he is and you want to share that goodness with other people. And you want to love him back because he loved you first with an overwhelming, incredibly exceptional love that is beyond anything that we could ever hope to replicate. And if you have the discipline, if you have the non-distracted discipline to actually read his word and to just set your heart to really follow him without distractions, and you make that your desire, then he'll make you successful. Because the whole Old Testament is all about how people followed God and God made them incredibly successful, like Solomon and David in the Bible. But it is also full of so many people like Ahab, who didn't follow God, and God made them incredibly miserable failures. And that is basically what it is. And when you choose to make God your everything, then your desires in your heart change. So if you were to lose money, or if you were to maybe not become successful, it wouldn't really bother you, because God is all you need, and because of his goodness, you can experience just his love and his unconditional love. So he loves you even if you have done something really horribly wrong. And that is the message for today, because God's love will completely change you, but the thing is that we are the defining factor whether that love is experienced. Whether we experience that love, we have to choose to make God our everything, even if it doesn't feel like that is the logical thing to do in the moment. In the future, you won't regret the decision of making God that thing that is really the thing that you desire. But it's a choice, it's not a feeling. And the choice of making God everything always comes before the feeling of epicness, and the desire always comes afterwards. And so the feeling always comes after the action. And so that is my message today, that success doesn't come from, what does come from hard work, but primarily comes from God. And he will give you the wisdom and the discipline to be successful, and all you have to do is ask him for the wisdom and the discipline so that you can be successful. And so he'll give it to you if you ask him. And that is my message for today. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell. And if you are wondering how you can have more desire to know God and make him your primary aim, then the book The Pursuit of God is the best book I've ever read in my life, apart from the Bible, and I'll link it in the description. Make sure to check it out. I've read it 2 or 3 times, and I've written notes all over it, and it is definitely the best book I've ever read, apart from the Bible. So check it out in the description, and I hope you have a really blessed day. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.